Good afternoon, Marion High School students. Mr. Rogers here, coming to you from my office. It is April 14th, 2020. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully your family is doing well. Hopefully you enjoyed your 4-day break that you guys just had. And hopefully you're ready for this final push before we get done with the spring semester of 2020. Seniors, you have 17 days left starting tomorrow. And then freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, you guys are at 27 days. So the light at the end of the tunnel is on. It's near. So continue on, push through, and do everything you can this week to make sure you're getting and staying caught up in your classes. I would like to address the DNF list this week compared to last week. I plan to do that every week. This week we had 51 grades go down from last week. And so I'm not saying 51 students, 51 grades. So some of you might have had a couple of grades slip from where you were at last Monday compared to this week. And so if that's you, reach out to your teachers. Make sure you're emailing them. Make sure you're jumping on those Zooms as you need to. And make sure you're completing the work and turning things back in as you need to. With the negative, we did have 34 grades go up, and so there's some positives there too. And so if that was you, I applaud you. I appreciate the hard work. There was many of you that went up in 2 or 3, and so you did a nice job this past week, and you turned some things in. So I appreciate the work and the effort from the students and the parents. And so kudos to you if that was you. We did have 56 grades stay the same, and so one of two ways that might have happened. The first, maybe a teacher didn't input your grade, so it stayed the same. Or two, your grade that you did turn in, the homework, the assignment that you did turn in was equivalent to whatever that grade was in your class. And so some of your grades stayed the same. I will note that our DNF list that we pull every week, we start pulling it at 72% and below. So some of you are on there for a low C. Which is not too concerning to us at this point. But any D or F, as at the high school, we look for credit, and we look forward to graduation, and then also for next year for everybody else returning. This is something that we're going to be checking in on, almost every day. And so I would encourage you guys to be checking your Power School, checking your grades, talking to your teachers, and then reaching out to us at the office. Shoot me an email. Call the office. We're here mostly every day, and so if there's some issues with your internet, if there's some issues with an assignment, feel free to reach out, and I don't mind talking to teachers for you, and just kind of between all of us, we need to make sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, so you can continue on with and getting that credit for the end of the school year. I want to highlight an email I sent this morning to the seniors. So you seniors, get out your phone right now and text a senior friend and make sure that your senior friend has seen the email that I sent out this morning. We got an email from KSDE that we're going to participate in. They're going to do a senior campaign for you guys, because you guys lost out on some spring senior, end of the year type stuff. And so they're going to do a video campaign with you guys. So we need a 15 to 20 second clip from you. So check your email, get with your senior friends, check your email. I'd like 100% participation coming down from KSDE. It would be nice to be able to submit that onto our social media websites and get some of your information out, kind of like where you're going next year, what your plans are, and so on. I had an email this morning from a teacher, had a great point that we wanted to bring to your attention as far as Keisha. I know Coach Het, the AD, and some of your fall coaches has probably sent this information out as well, but just to stress it again, if Keisha sports happen next fall, we haven't heard one way or the other. We are all very hopeful that they do. They are still going to, and there's no information that they're not, so they're still going to look at the previous semester in their grades. And so you have to pass 5 classes to be able to participate next fall. And so if that's you, looking through the DNF list, several fall athletes that we had last year are on there. So just be cautious of that and make sure you are aware of that. We don't want any student failing anything, but make sure you're passing your 5 classes so you can participate if that is you. That's about all I have for this week. Feel free to shoot me an email. The only other question I got was regarding finals, and we don't know too much information about finals yet, but more information will come out in the coming weeks about that. But that was the only question I got from you guys this past week, and so we'll get more information out whenever we can on that. So, best of luck to you guys. Best of luck to the families, the parents. Best of luck to the teachers this week. Do the best that you guys can. Please make sure you're turning in your work and make sure you're communicating with your teachers. Students, have a great week, and we'll see you soon.